Okay, I'm ready to begin this movie review.
Just a sec. I'm mastering the Eye of Agamotto and consulting the Darren hold.
Did you just call me a Darren Hole? What?
No, I'm Darren, and I'm mastering.
Oh, you're talking about.
I'm mastering the book.
Oh, the book. Oh,
that was prophesied.
Oh, that's what you call it. Okay, yeah.
You got a problem with that?
No, I thought you were calling me a name. Sorry.
Ah, here we go.
What is it?
And what if?
Where did you take us now this time?
Relax, Rob. This is the Ultraverse, the realm that lies between our universe and the multiverse.
How can I relax when we're between universes?
Oh, you're taking this way too seriously. Let's just do our review and chill out. I'm still trying to catch my breath from that Illuminati fight. And this place, it's so calming. There's nothing that lives here. And the air is just so fresh, so clean of the atmosphere. It's probably bad-itis. Well, are we going to begin?
Oh wait, let us begin. Hello and welcome to R&B Reviews. I'm your host, Rob Thon, and today I'm joined
Aaron
by...
Strain, Sorcerer Supreme.
Yes, you are. Welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And welcome to you guys to check out the
Yes.
review for Doctor Strange 2, aka Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Yes, this has been a very anticipated movie. I know you've been anticipating
Oh,
this
I've
movie
been
big time.
for a year now. For a year, I've been waiting for this, and it's finally here.
Yes, it
we
is.
finally saw it.
Yes, we went to a sneak preview and we saw it in IMAX.
Yes.
We went to the first showing of the day. We're going to try our best to keep this a spoiler-free video, especially for those of you that are
Yes.
contemplating coming. We're hoping
Try our
that-
best.
We're gonna,
Try our best.
We are hoping we will do a second video with maybe more people where we can go into more details about the plot and everything, but we'll try to be as vague as possible. Yeah. But to put simply, Doctor Strange is back, and he is called in. Well, he's not called in. He ends up going on another little mission here. And, of course, we meet up with Wanda. The last time we saw her was in the Wandavision TV show. Ends up going into this multiverse with the new character, Chavez.
Yes.
Yes, and that's pretty much as
She's
far as
awesome.
yeah, and that's pretty much as far as we can go with the plot at this
Yeah.
point, without being vague. But I really enjoyed seeing this movie very much. This movie's directed by Sam Raimi, who's mainly known for directing horror movies, but he also directed the first Spider-Man trilogy with Tobey Maguire. This movie really held my attention from beginning to end, like right from the beginning, the action scenes, the camera work, the lighting, and even scene transitions sometimes were very well done. I thought the acting was very good, but I didn't realize how piercing Benedict Cumberbatch's eyes really are. They're very expressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and same thing with Elizabeth Olsen.
Oh, yes.
She's good too.
Yes.
I thought this was very well entertaining movie. It's 2 hours. It kept me focused. I know you said that you could see a few things coming, but
it moved.
yeah,
it moved.
Yeah, and I did not know what was going to happen. It kept me on the edge of my seat. I really liked the chemistry.
Yes,
It has its
yes.
usual Marvel dry humor.
I'm with you there.
And some other light comedy moments as well. There's some good action scenes, and I really love how they do some character development with America. Because they integrate it.
Character development's amazing.
Yes, they do it through like dialogue, and then we see a few visual things here and there to help us through it very well. And I do like that Marvel is trying to stay fresh, kind of like what they did with the Eternals, where they tried to take art house character study, even though it didn't always work for me. Here they're taking horror elements and adding it to Marvel, and I think for the most part it works very well. So I was satisfied. What about you, since you were really excited to
Oh
see
my
it?
gosh, I was so satisfied. It exceeded all my expectations. It really did. Except for a few. In comparison to what we got in Multiverse of Madness, it was phenomenal. Phenomenal movie. Probably the best Marvel movie in my opinion.
You don't agree with that. To me, this was not a Avengers Infinity War or Endgame blockbuster type of movie like I thought it was. So for me, it's good, but it's not my favorite. I don't think it's the best.
Rob Thon, you're not a fanboy like I am, because this follows the comic books, and the character development is so good, and the Marvel Universe when Fox had it was very broken, and I think Sony is breaking it even more. So as soon as Disney and Marvel, they get the rights back to all their characters under the Disney umbrella here, we'll be seeing some really great stories. And that has actually even happened with the Marvel movies on Netflix. You know, the series.
Like the shows, yeah.
Yeah, they're off, and I just don't want Marvel and Disney to be in association with Sony, because they are breaking the Marvel universe, and Kevin Feige, the mastermind, is bringing everything back. I mean, he's behind Disney Plus. The guy is a superhero in himself, because he is saving the Marvel universe from just so much years of just torture and misleading concepts. Yeah, but Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness doesn't have that problem. That is just fantastic. Elizabeth Olsen is back, as you mentioned, from WandaVision. I was so excited to see how her story is going to unfold after WandaVision, and we got that.
Yeah.
She basically became the ultimate Disney Marvel villain of we hate to love and love to hate. And she is spectacular in this, and so terrifying.
Yeah, and I did pity her because, and again, if you
Oh,
watch
Oh.
WandaVision, you kind of
Oh my gosh,
see
I
what's
pity her
coming.
so much.
Yeah, she wants a family,
She's been
and
through
like
so
she did
much
in
shit.
the WandaVision show,
Yeah.
and like, you know, I felt really, I could sympathize with her,
Right.
why she wants it.
Right, I mean, she has really become the ultimate anti-hero in the Marvel Universe, and a very powerful one. We were just exposed to a little bit of her power at WandaVision, and this is like full-fledged chaos magic. She embraces the Scarlet Witch lore to the fullest from the Darkhold. And that's exactly where we left her at WandaVision. She wants her kids back, I mean, basically. And who holds the key to that is not Doctor Strange himself. It is America Chavez, played by Xochitl Gomez, and she is a phenomenal newcomer actress.
Yes, I liked her a lot. She
yeah.
and Doctor Strange were a great team together.
She links everything together, and this movie makes sense. And the one thing that I was really worried about was this movie is not going to make sense to a lot of people.
Yes, because, for example, I didn't rewatch the first Doctor Strange movie, and there were a couple of references where I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. But what's good about the movie is there is some expository there's some expository dialogue where Doctor Strange's like, oh yeah, the last time this happened, and again, WandaVision, if you might want to watch WandaVision before going to see it, I mean, there's dialogue that kind of helps people that didn't watch it, but it'll help you greatly if you
to fully embrace what Wanda has gone through, just basically all the shit hit the fan for her, okay? And she is so broken, and you feel so bad for her. And if you do not watch WandaVision, you will not fully embrace just Elizabeth Olsen's just spectacular acting and portrayal of Wanda and her alter ego, the Scarlet Witch.
And another thing I liked was the music. Not only do you have the usual orchestral score you hear, Danny Elfman does the score here, and he not only uses orchestral stuff that we are familiar with in Marvel movies, like there's some techno music and a few other things that you normally don't hear in Marvel movies that was also, I thought, very refreshing too.
But getting back to Xochitl Gomez, which she was supposed to be the first LGBTQ character. Has two mothers who actually come from a different plane of universe called the Utopia plane, and basically she can open up just star portals when she gets scared or excited. We actually get to witness in her very complex storyline at the beginning of this movie, and the creature that they are facing off against is called the Demiurge.
And he's the one in the trailer.
Right, he's the one in the trailer that, you know, when she's like chained up and everything. And what the demiurge is actually a sentient being that planted the seeds, and he's basically the father to the elder gods and the demon himself, Kafan, which wrote the Dark World, which Wanda has her hands on and lets chaos just unleash in this movie. I really love that they pay tribute to the ancient place called Mount Wundagore.
And I will say, not only are there Marvel references that,
Yes.
treats that people like, there's Sam Raimi treats for Sam Raimi
Yeah.
fans as well that they will enjoy as well. And like I said, it's really horror. You do get a taste of it in the trailer. Like, there's a scene where Wanda has blood on her face. I do wonder sometimes if that might be a little too gruesome for kids, like looking to Marvel movies.
In fact, when we were walking out of the theater, there were a couple kids feeling a little bit uneasy. It is Marvel's first horror film, but I mean, it really has it all. I mean, it has just suspense.
Yes, good suspense.
Just action, just heartbreak. You feel so bad
Nice
for Wanda.
character development. There's nice humor as well.
Yes. And you feel bad for Doctor Strange too, because Christina's back, and it's not what you expect.
No.
It's very similar to the What If universe, and I highly recommend watching it on Disney Plus. Even though it's a cartoon, you will be fully entertained, and they're going for season 2, which is going to be great. But I was very concerned at how all these variants of these characters were going to come into play, and the way that they do it with the multiverse makes sense. And I was just like, yes. And there is a very wonderful, wonderful scene for us fanboys in it, featuring the Illuminati. I could say it Rob Thon because they said it in the trailer, okay? And that's where I'm gonna go with you'll be very surprised.
Yeah,
to say
the
the
treats
least.
that I mentioned for Marvel fans.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, other than, feeling you have to, you don't, I think you do kind of have to watch some of this stuff. Like, you might have to rewatch the first Doctor Strange a bit. I mean, that's the only downside I see with this one. And also, without giving anything away, I don't like what happens, towards the end, you know what I'm talking about?
Right.
I felt that, and I told you this when we were leaving, I didn't, I feel kind of sad about that, but I mean, other than that, I think it's a pretty good, entertaining Marvel movie, and I think Marvel fans will definitely like it.
Yeah, I mean, this Marvel fan definitely likes it. It is really just a sight to behold, and it's really what all us Marvel fanboys have been just dreaming of. I mean, it is that good. This is a great movie.
Okay. I think it's a pretty good movie.
Okay. Well, you're not a fanboy like I am. So,
I know you said that it's hard to, you shouldn't compare, this movie to the Batman because they're completely different movies and everything, but I mean, I thought they were both enjoyable in their own ways. I know you may not agree with me on
and the
that.
credit scenes are very enjoyable too.
There's two of them, a mid and an end one.
And Bruce Campbell is very interesting in this movie, the character that he plays too. I mean, that really kind of caught me by surprise. Of course, Bruce Campbell is a staple in the Sam Raimi universe because Sam Raimi, he directed Evil Dead series, and it is a classic to
and
this
the original
day.
Spider-Man trilogy with Tobey Maguire.
So honestly, how could Bruce Campbell in this movie? Although he wasn't in the first Spider-Man, but it is a jewel in the Marvel universe, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, and it's just going to get better from here on out, because when you witness the Illuminati, you're going to get the surprise of your life.
Yeah, but I mean, this movie's not quite on the level of Infinity War and Endgame, because those were full of goodies. This one's got some, but probably not as, because I don't read fanboy stuff like you do, but I always hear from
I
you.
did. Stay away from TikTok. They definitely will leak all the characters. I squinted when I saw it. I didn't want to believe what I saw, but I believe it now.
Yeah.
So it's
because I know you said, oh, they're going to do this,
Yeah.
and only a portion of it ended
Yeah.
up being true. So that's
this is the most gore that I have seen
Yeah,
in
it
a
is.
Marvel movie.
Yes, it is.
And I mean it just makes it that much more special. It
Well,
really does.
Well, I mean, Marvel's got to step it up now because now
Oh, yes.
DC is starting to get, I think, a foothold, and Marvel needs to, and they're experimenting, and it's hit and miss. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it's refreshing.
Yeah, it is just a thrill ride.
Yeah.
Just to say the least.
Yeah.
In fact, this is one movie we saw it in IMAX.
It worked in IMAX.
It's going to work in 3D too, because you got everything coming at you thanks to Wanda and America Chavez, and it's just a marvel in itself, guys. You absolutely have got to go see it. Here at R&B Reviews, we always think safety first. I encourage masks, and I encourage it for you guys' masks too. We're still not out of this darkness. There is still some cases going around. If you see this movie with a large crowd, I really recommend it. It's better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the audience reaction to it,
well, I mean,
to that particular
Well,
Illuminati
you
scene.
did kind of allude to it. I mean, we got
Oh my
a
gosh!
huge reaction.
I just was screaming. I'm sorry if I hurt your ears,
No, you
Rob. But it was just so intense, and I love seeing movies like that. And this is definitely one
Yeah,
of
because
those
when you're with
movies.
an audience, you can feel each other's energy, especially again. It's almost like Endgame where there's an Infinity War where there were great moments and people were just like whooping it up or even inspired.
But this scene with the Illuminati is better than what I saw in Endgame. Okay, I mean Endgame, that scene where everybody comes back. I mean it's just like hope and all out battle. This is the opposite of that, and I like that. It's dimension, but I like that. Maybe it's the Sorcerer Supreme in the Darkhold taking a hold of me.
All right. Well, is there anything else you want to add?
I definitely will give it 5 sanctums, because this is just an awesome filled adventure of horror and suspense, and just all around just awesome.
I'm gonna give it 4 sanctum symbols.
No, poo.
Hey, it's still good. Still a good rating.
Well, yeah. You like Batman.
Yes, I did. Maybe I like this Batman slightly more than this one. What do you think of that? Yeah. Well, anyway, if you guys have seen this movie, what did you think of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness? Oh, and by the way, there's one reference which I didn't catch right away. This movie is being released close to Mother's Day, and for those of you that saw WandaVision, she was a mom in WandaVision, and she wants, to get back to that in this movie, Multiverse of Madness, M-O-M.
Yes, and just in time. How clever are the masterminds at Marvel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please hit the like button, and if you are not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and get the bell notification every time we get a new video up. And if you want to check out some other movie reviews, there's plenty out there. Just check them out. See the Batman video.
Magical night, and I'll give you the Batman video. Bye.
Hello and welcome to R&B Reviews. I'm your host, Rob Thon, and today I am joined by Dr.
Strange, or
Darren Strange, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, I'll do it again.
Yeah, I'll do it again.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh no, I messed up. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Hello and welcome to R&B Reviews. I am Rob Thon, and today I'm joined by
Darren Strange, Sorcerer Supreme.
Yes, you are, and welcome to
Thank
the
you.
channel. Thank you to the video, and did I say thank you to the video? Okay, let's make it again. Yeah, let me do it again. Okay.
Okay.
I'll try to make it.
All right.